Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time that I have landed on your day. Hello and God bless. I am just going to pick up where I left off, and I'm going to basically be telling you guys what God is putting in my heart, and it is to let you guys know that worrying is faithless, hopeless, and worthless. And why do I say that? Well, to worry is faithless. It is impossible to please God without faith, and that's in Hebrews 11:6. And if we worry all the time, then that means that we're not giving our situations to God. We are saying that we want to give it to God a lot of the times, and we say, Lord, please take this from me, or Lord this or that, and then we go right back to worrying about these things. So it's almost like we don't believe that God does not have our back, and that he cannot overcome whatever situation that you're in. And according to God, he says that he will lift these things off of your shoulder. And we always tend to give it to God and then take it back. Now, it's hopeless to worry, because which one of you will have your son come and ask you for something, and he give you something that you can't even do with it. God will always give you what you need. And so you shouldn't worry about these things, because there is no hope in that, because our Father is great in heaven, and he can do all things. In his will, he can do all things. So if you're worrying about a situation, then you're saying, I have no hope in God helping me in my situations. So now, it's faithless, hopeless, and worthless. Why do I say it's worthless? Because you're not going to get anything out of this. Absolutely nothing. Which one of you can take one of your hairs on your head and change its color and let it remain that way? Let me tell you something. I take out these hairs sometimes, these gray hairs or white hairs, and they'll always come back. It doesn't matter if I dye it. It doesn't matter what I do. It's going to be there. So there's nothing I can do to change my situation. There's nothing that I can do. I basically have to give it to God. In all things, we should come to God in prayer. In the book of Philippians, chapter 4, verse 6, it says, don't be anxious for anything. Instead, you need to be grateful and give things to God. Or in another version, it says, don't worry about anything. Instead, tell God about everything. Are you doing that? How is your prayer life? Are you constantly, talking to God? What he wants from us is he wants constant communication. How often are you giving your situations to the Lord? And I'm not saying in all things, just like, hey, Lord, I'm not going to go and wash those dishes, please, Lord, have somebody wash those. No, that's not how it works. What I mean is, in all your life situations, you see, things happen constantly, and Satan try to come and swoop in and take away your hope. And that's not what we want. We don't want to give in to this worrying all the time, because then we're saying that our God is not great enough to do what he says he will do in your life. If God has said that he was going to lift you out of something, then you need to put your hope in him. You need to put your faith in the Lord. That's the only way to go in all things. You need to give it to him. And if you're not doing so, then I'm calling you to check yourself with that, because we can't continue to say that we believe in our Lord, who can do anything, whose hand is not too short, and then the next minute we're in constant worry. We are tossed back and forth like the waves of the ocean, and we shouldn't be like that. You see, Jesus does not want that for us. He doesn't want us to worry about a hair on our head, because if you look at the flowers in the field, you see how beautifully they're dressed, right? You look at the birds in the air and they don't worry about anything, and yet our Father in heaven feeds them. He takes care of them. The trees, look at them, how beautiful they are. And the trees that produce fruit, I see trees all over the place looking absolutely beautiful. And there is no worry in that, okay? Because God takes care of that. And if he does that for the flowers and the birds of the air and the fruits in the tree, and produce them and make them so beautiful the way he does, how much more will he take care of you, his child? You don't have to worry about these things. Just give it to the Lord constantly, every day, and don't give up, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. I guarantee you that. And blessed are you who don't see and still believe, because greater is your gift. And if you're one who usually watches my channel, I want to encourage you to continue the good work. I'm sorry I haven't posted for a little while. If you haven't caught my other videos or video, my health condition hasn't been so great. But again, I don't worry about these things. I give it to the Lord, and I am content in every situation. So I just figured I'll sit back for a little bit and give it to God, and here I am again today. So I love you guys. God bless you again. If anybody wants to get baptized, you know how to reach me. I love you guys, and the next time I'm going to come on here, I would like to speak about witchcraft, the Ouija board, messing with demonic entities, and I'm going to touch up on those things, and hopefully I can get on here as soon as possible. I do have a newborn baby, and he's doing great. The kids are fine. And I'm just gonna continue to do God's work. So I could use all the prayer that you guys want to shoot my way, and of course I will continue to pray for you guys in the church. I love you guys, and God bless you. And I hope that the video that I am about to post, I hope that helps somebody, and hope you guys have a beautiful and wonderful, blessed day. Bye.